Now, there was also a woman that they found late on Sunday night. She was actually caught amid two huge slabs of concrete, and as they were trying to pull her out, a fire broke out. But by the time the fire had been put out, the rescue workers could not find her. The army officials there say they're hoping for a miracle and still looking for her. So amazing stories like this have been emerging. There was another man, again, caught amid two massive slabs of concrete. He's been yelling, or he was yelling over the weekend, crying out for help. Everyone could see him, everyone could hear him, but they were just not able to pull him out. So scenes of complete desperation, really, Christy. But a huge crowd of people has been outside that building collapse site. They've really been there since Wednesday. They're mostly family members still looking for their missing loved ones. They've been there again since Wednesday. Many of them are families of migrant workers. Remember, these are migrant workers who come into Dhaka to work in these garment factories, and they say they will only go back once they know what's happened to their missing loved ones.
The last 50 South Korean workers at the Kaesong Industrial Complex are still waiting to leave. They had been scheduled to depart the joint Korean facility hours ago. Meantime, one South Korean military officer tells reporters that the North may heighten military tensions once their industrial zone is clear. But no one knows what North Korea will do next. And tensions may subside when the US and South Korea complete their annual joint military drills on Tuesday. Seoul has moved to modernize its armed forces and will unveil a supersonic fighter jet in the coming months. CNN's Anna Koren was invited to take a training flight in the T-50 Golden Eagle. First, she had to pass a tough test that took place under close scrutiny of South Korean Air Force trainers and a medic who could instantly stop the test at the first sign of any threat to Anna's well-being.
Opportunity to go up in a fighter jet.
Thank you.
But that's what I've been offered by the South Korean Air Force. There is, however, a catch.
I'm ready.
I have to pass a series of tests at the Aerospace Medical Training Centre that involve withstanding extreme G-forces in the simulator.
They got very busy this last time. Okay, that's normal.
The key to enduring this force is a special breathing technique.
1, 2, 3, okay.
Something I'm having real difficulty with. After a quick practice, it was time for the real thing. Within seconds, I black out. The problem is I have to reach 6 Gs.
Back, okay, you take it.
That's 6 times the force of gravity against my body, and I must hold it for 20 seconds.
And I have to do it for 20 seconds. How am I going to do it for 20 seconds?
After a break, it's time for another go.
She's a bit scared.
You can see it in the face now.
My supportive crew watching from the control room, enjoying my pain.
She take bets on how long she lasts.
I black out again, this time my eyes rolling back in my head.
Is that 5 seconds?
I don't think it's 5 seconds.
My instructor decides to let me watch the footage to see what I'm doing wrong.
Oh my God! So I've just seen myself black out twice.
Then it's back to the simulator.
This is going to be my third and hopefully my final time. We're going to go for 5 Gs instead of 6 Gs because I've blacked out twice now and it's not a good feeling. So hopefully, I've got my breathing down pat and we might pass this time.
So are you ready?
Yes.
Start. Stand by. Can you hear me? Yes. Yes, that's it.
Should I try 6 Gs?
Really?
Yeah.
This is the test I need to pass.
Okay. 60.
Huh?
Yeah, pass. That's it. Good, good job.
Ooh. I was seeing stars, but I was like, come on, come on. Thank you. I am happy. I am happy. I have overcome my fear. I was honestly terrified. Terrified, but I worked it out, sort of worked out the breathing. I was seeing stars at one stage, but just had to keep going. So that now means that we can go up in the fighter jet, go at 6 Gs, is that right? Yes. So, all good.
Anna Koren, CNN, North Chungcheong Province, South Korea.
Time now to take a second break. We'll be right back.
Standard Chartered. Here for good. Standard Chartered.
5 new ATMs.
At Standard Chartered Bank, our customers come first.
Standard Chartered have promised to be here for customers. That's why we have now installed 5 new ATMs away from our branches for customer convenience.
This makes a total of 10 ATMs across the country, which means as a Standard Chartered Bank customer, you will never be short of cash. ATMs will always be nearby.
You can do more than cash withdrawals at our ATMs. You can also do checkbook request, statement request, mini statement request, funds transfer, balance inquiry, and PIN change request.
Our 5 new ATMs are located at Bruceby Turntable, Cape Point at Cape Point Hotel, Brikama Gulf, Bakote Gulf, and Churchillstown Gulf.
That's 5 new ATMs.
Standard Chartered, here for customers.
Standard Chartered, here for good.
Welcome back. Time now to join Fatou Jesse for a look at sports. What's new, Fatou?
Thank you, One of America's biggest sporting franchises is out of the second round of the NBA playoffs. The Los Angeles Lakers were comprehensively beaten by the San Antonio Spurs without Tony Parker in outstanding form. We have details of that story in this report.
Outstanding for the visitors. Take a look at this acrobatic lay-in, part of his 23 points and 4 assists on the night. San Antonio outscoring the Lakers in every quarter. Here's a big slam from Danny Green as the Spurs stretch their lead to 21 points. With the injured Kobe Bryant on the sidelines, there was no hope of a miracle comeback. Now the debate starts about the changes the Lakers need to make. A 103-82 win puts the Spurs into the second round of the playoffs.
It's like a nightmare. It's like a bad dream. And you couldn't wake up out of it. You know, that's what it felt like. You know, just seemed like nothing can go right from the start.
Stuff happens. It's a kind of a year that was all upside down, and you know, but I appreciate the effort they gave to get us in the playoffs, and then it just didn't have it.
We've done our best. We've done our best. We fought our way through it. We earned to be in the playoffs after everything that the team has been through and being pretty down in the standings. And we pretty much didn't have much of a chance against the Spurs.
Running heat of the other team through to the conference semi-finals. The reigning NBA champions have played like the title favourites they are. LeBron James with 30 points in this one as they match the Spurs 4-0 series sweep by beating the Milwaukee Bucks 88-77 in Game 4 on Sunday night.
Well, that's all in sports. Back to you, Azad.
Thank you very much, Fatou. And before we end this edition of the news, a quick reminder of our headlines. Moroccan and Lebanese businessmen interested in key areas like energy, construction, engineering and consultancy are visiting Banjul to explore investment opportunities. The Gambia-Mauritania Ministerial Task Force Monday held its maiden meeting in Banjul to, among other things, translate Presidents Jammeh and Ul Abdel Aziz's shared vision for the development of the two countries. Close to 400 and counting rescuers have downed tools as Bangladeshi recovery crews move to clear what remains of the collapsed building that once housed garment factories. And South Korea has scaled up its defense capabilities against the backdrop of shimmering tensions on the heavily militarized Korean peninsula. That's all in this edition of the news. Join us at 10 for another bulletin. Enjoy our programs.